use your jab. You got to use your jab. You just use your jab. Okay.
I know what you're doing.
Thank you, boss.
That's why I say I want to see it first.
Come on. The jab.
We believe there were a clash of heads here, and we'll see. There's Barrett going to work on the inside. You see the cut is, oh, there's another clash. The cut, that's where the cut really probably got bad, and then another clash of heads exacerbated it. There again, right on that left eye. Now, if they did stop this fight now, Monte Barrett might be in better shape. He might want this stop, just as we saw Klitschko against DeVar Williams to get the fight stopped, and it worked for them.
Yeah, after the end of the 4th round, they go to the scorecards with an accidental headbutt, and you saw the 2 of them, but Barrett with one of the best in the business as his cut man, Jimmy Glenn.
Jimmy is a legendary figure in boxing from New York.
So it's round 5. And we'll see if the cut becomes a factor.
Stop.
And we have now been told there was no ruling that the clash of heads did it. That is vital now. That's very important. They're ruling that there wasn't a clash of heads, that it was a punch. They didn't see it. And so as a result, Monte Barrett has got an issue, because if that cut opens up, he could lose this fight. This is a tough spot for Barrett.
But blood streaking down from the left eye.
That's a bad cut.
Really looking ugly now.
Time! Go to that corner. Get over here.
Dr. Reynold Caldwell, the chief ringside physician, being called in.
Make the round start back next round, and you need to stop.
Okay, well, all right. Time in. Box.
They continue.
If, in fact, as we've been told, that was not ruled a clash of heads, Monte Barrett needs to make something very dramatic happen.
Barrett with a lot on his plate here as he just got a glimpse of press row.
Let him go, let him go.
Press row with Barrett ahead.
I have him ahead 29-27.
Let him out, let him out, let him, don't hold him down.
Midway through the 5th, things getting very dramatic here for Monte Barrett as Owen Beck plays target practice with the cut area.
Stop.
So this fight now coming down to a grinding halt, but back comes Barrett, who wakes everybody up all of a sudden.
Stop!
I should say my score is 38-37 for Monte Barrett. And of course, this round's a tough one for him.
But very game. We talked about how he has faced adversity in the ring in the past, been very durable, and hung in there under tough conditions. Well, he's doing it again. Remember, he went down a half a dozen times against Vladimir Klitschko and survived until the 7th round. He's a survivor.
Stop. Let him go.
Monte Barrett has made this a much more difficult fight for himself now. And part of the reason why those clash of heads happened is because he was willing to maul and brawl on the inside, Steve. He should have been on the outside, throwing jabs and straight right hands. And maybe those clash of heads wouldn't have happened. So, strategic errors on the part of Monte Barrett.
Stop.
So these are all learning experiences, but it could come back to haunt him. And don't forget, he's not a kid. He's 33.
Hey, Doc. You have to look at in the corner.
Monte, you got him on your head. You got him on your head, Monte. I'm not going to do much more of this. Country. Here, clean this. I'm not going for too much more of this, Faye. If you don't move your head and get this guy out of here, I'm not going for too much more, right? Come on.
Make it done, Doc.
You in shape. You in shape, all right? You gotta let your hands go a little more, Tay. You gotta move your hand and move from side to side. Move from side to side. Stop standing straight in front of me. Trying to load up with one punch.
Move your hand.
Come on. Stop trying to load up with one punch, Tay. We working all them combinations. Okay. Come on, don't keep telling me okay. You got to do it.
You got to do it.
You got to do it, baby. We're working all them combinations, moving our head, having fun. Let's have a little fun now. All right? If you need to have a little fun this round, have a little fun this round, but punch off the round.
I'll extend the rest period, doctor.
And joining us this month, fitting in for Jim Gray, here's Steve
Okay,
Barrett.
come on, you guys.
Steve, I checked with Jay Nady. He ruled that cut over Monte Barrett's left eye was opened initially by a punch, not a butt. And he said a butt made it worse and opened the cut. Then I went to Tim Luckenhoff, who's the administrator in charge here. He said if the fight was stopped because of the cut, it would be a TKO win for Owen Beck. Back to you, Steve.
All right, thanks very much. Well, Jay Nady is the closest to the scene, so we have to respect what he saw and what he said.
And he may have seen it. You know, we saw a clash of heads, but it's possible a punch did start it, and then the clash of heads made it worse. So, and they didn't complain that loudly in the Monte Barrett corner about it. So we'll see.
Well, Blimp Parsley said to Barrett, he said, if you don't move your head, I'm going to stop the fight. He's the trainer for Monte Barrett. It seems like they've done a better job here of keeping that cut under.
You can't grab like that.
You know, for Owen Beck at age 28, facing what really amounts to his first major opponent, you got to give him credit. He suffered through adversity in those first 2 rounds. He was down, he was hurt, and yet he was able to persevere.
And you may have noticed between rounds in the corner just before, there were 2 cuts, one below and one above the eye. Of course, the one above the eye is the more damaging. Here's a nice left tuck. Barrett is game. Got a lot of heart. Break! Under duress. With blood going into his left eye, still firing those hooks.
You know what's impressive about Owen Beck right now, Steve? He's doing a very workmanlike job. He's not getting crazy, you know, but here comes Barrett.
Going to the body, back comes Beck with a left.
Watch your head.
Frenetic exchanges. Now Barrett with Beck on the ropes, not where Beck wants to be, but he fights his way out again. That's what got him into trouble last time in the second round when he went down. And a slicing, cutting right hand up the side of Barrett's head.
You know, it's astonishing.
Watch your
cut's
head.
not really bleeding badly in this round.
Amazing.
Jimmy Glenn will get the Cut Man of the Year award for this one.
And it's only February.
There you go.
We approach 30 seconds left in the
Watch your
section.
head.
Again, the heads come together.
No jabs from Monte Barrett. In fact, nobody's throwing jabs, and that's a big issue at this point in this fight.
More surprising, I think, from Barrett.
Yes.
Let him up. Keep your head up.
Barrett checks over in his corner. Again, Jay Nady, who's one of the best over from Las Vegas.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
Them to watch
Stop.
the head.
Stop. I know it's close. It's close. Stop.
Now the blood reappears just at the end of the round.
There you go. There you go, champ. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Put it on the phone.
There you go.
You take the mouthpiece.
Coach Ray. Yo. Give me a bottle of water, baby. That's all you got to do. Stay smart. Make him run into something. You know, he's just as tired as you are. I don't even think you're tired. He may be a little more tired, but you got to keep the movement. Get the side by side and short shots, all right? Stop looking for them big shots and one shot. Once you hit them hard, go right back to what you started with. Don't go back with the wild shots. Pop out, hit on the right hand, set it back up the jab, and the next hard shot on top, all right? I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. I'm on my job, baby. I just need you to stay on the job.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to don't load up. Let it come. Work. Remember them short shots? Get them short shots off, all right? You're doing good.
So here we go, round 7. Barrett's gone past 6-15 times in his career, and he's got a good record. He's 12-3, and he's got a better level of opposition. Beautiful jab, a shotgun jab by Monte Barrett to begin the 7th.
Beck, on the other hand, has little experience going past 6 rounds. Only 2 fights.
Only twice. He's 2-0 with a knockout. Came in the 8th.
No. Stop. Keep your head up now.
Jimmy Glenn doing a superb job on that cut Around the left eye of Barrett in the red. A hammering right hand by Beck on the head of Barrett. Now Barrett staying away more, dancing.
Well, now that was a headbutt. It was not unintentional, but you got to watch out.
You hear again the words of Jay Nady trying to manage this affair, telling Owen Beck, I know it wasn't on purpose, but you got to be careful, Owen. Astros scoring. Two of them have Beck ahead by 1 point. Cameron Holloway has Barrett up by 3. Holloway from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
I've got it even at 57-57. So you can see that this is a pretty close fight.
Greg Leon from BoxingTalk.com. Ludo Signs from FightNews.com.
There's a right hand from Barrett. We haven't seen too many of those straight right hands because he's languished on the inside with Owen Beck for good portions of this fight. Now, we say